filming the bug?
Yeah. Welcome back to Creepy Places of New England. We are now in Rehoboth, Massachusetts, next to a busy highway. We're now at Anawan Rock. In 1983, this place became part of the National Historical Registry. It is the site of the capture of the Wampanoag Indian chief Anawan by Captain Benjamin Church on August 28, 1676, thus ending King Philip's War. And here is the sign for Anawan Rock. And just imagine where I got all that information.
Wow, you're like Obama with the teleprompter.
Yeah, huh? Anyway, I'd like to introduce you to some guest stars. I want you to meet Fran and John. Yay! Say hello.
Hi, everybody.
In case you don't know who they are, they're on YouTube, PriceParanormal.
See how tall he is? He doesn't look that tall on film, but he is. He's very tall.
And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here today, so we have to thank them.
Yay! And thank them for taking us to Happy Hollow. It's actually in our town of Mansfield, and we couldn't find it. So Steve and Charles were kind enough to come our way and show us where it was.
Yay! So enjoy this next video, which we're going to be very serious over it. Those damn kids. By the way, we're walking up the trail to Anawan Rock. And don't worry, I got...
Right in front of us. And let's see how far more.
Don't trip, John.
And here's the bench. And we tried to get up this way, and we tried to get up that way, but we couldn't. So there are paths that snake around it, and you guys can go in and do that. John, you want the recorder, or you have it on the camera? So.
Steve is going up Anawan Rock right now, and I kind of figured we can videotape his horrible, untimely death.
Getting up's easy.
Oh yeah, it's getting down that will be the bitch. Maybe I'll climb up it too. We are on top of Anawan Rock, and here's a nice little panoramic view. It's not a big rock, but the rock is of pudding stone. Sorry, I keep calling it pudding stone. You know, like, you know, expect Bill Cosby to come out now. Pudding stones is like a conglomerate rock made up of a mixture of different and irregular sized grains and pebbles held together by a fine matrix. You know, sometimes limestone and stuff, or sandstone, I mean. And yes, I actually got this definition off the internet. Okay, got a problem? So here's like some of, you know, the pebble stones and stuff. You know, it can be pretty big and everything like that. So here's a more detailed history of Anawan Rock that I kind of said earlier. This is a colonial historical site where, as you guys know already, on August 28, 1676, Captain Benjamin Church and his soldiers captured Anawan, chief of the Wampanoags and brother of Metacomet. And this was the final event of King Philip's War. However, there were still some skirmishes, especially in the main area between colonists and the Native Americans. The war, all the fighting kind of ended on April of 1678 when there was a treaty signed at Casco Bay. Just gonna give you some more cool stuff. Woo! But I don't want to fall. This war left about 600 colonists dead and 3,000 Native Americans dead. And remember, this was back in the 17th century. Hi guys, wave hands, woohoo! Back in the 17th century, and that was a lot. I should also mention that the losing side, the Native Americans, many of them were sold into slavery in Bermuda, including Metacomet's own child, which is kind of a shame. Slavery sucks. So like I said, this was also in 1983, it was added to the National Registry area. So besides this, you know, again, while we do another creepy places, besides hanging out with our new homeboys and homegirl, is that, well, sometimes I have bad balance, gonna keep it. There has been some paranormal experiences here. Smell of campfire, strange lights, moving figures, and shifts in time. That can be kind of weird though. You know, I guess kind of like, you know, all of a sudden you think a minute has passed, and all of a sudden, boom, it's like an hour later. You don't know where the time went. There's also, I guess there's a nearby swamp, probably somewhere down there, of hearing Native American cries. So we're going to be up here for a little bit, and we're going to see what we can find for you all. Quick note, if you ever come up here and you're smelling campfire, what could be causing it? Maybe not ghosts, but it could be because there was a campfire here. Hey Steve, how high do you think we are up here anyway?
Probably about 30 feet.
Yeah? Think that would hurt if someone fell?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't push me. Don't push me.
We're on our way back, so obviously we can't come up from that way because we'll fall and hit our asses. And so now we gotta go. Ooh, Steve, save me, save me. Well, here's a nearby swamp. I'm gonna do a zoom in. This is a swamp where you can supposedly hear Native American voices. Haven't really heard anything yet, but zoom out. There are big skeeters everywhere. I mean, actually, yeah, the skeeters here are really bad. Oh, in case for people who don't know what I'm saying, skeeters is kind of like southern for mosquitoes. Hey, Steve, there's your lunch.
Ah, cool. Let's see what it is. Sandwich. Hey, you know what this is?
No, I don't, Steve. Why don't you tell me?
This looks like it's a geocache.
Cool. Steve, what the hell is geocache?
Geocache is something that's taken on its own little art form throughout the United States and Europe as well, where going by the coordinates of longitude and latitude, geocaches are put at specific locations. And when you get there, there is usually a plastic bin and a book to sign your name and your thoughts of that day. This one happens to have, it looks like a paper that you can take that shows the whole history of Anawan Rock.
But why they have to take the paper? Because they just watched the video.
You're right about that. Also, some of them have like a give and take thing. Like there could be like little marbles or little things in there, and you take something as a gift and you leave something as a gift for the next person that it is. So why don't we sign this one?
But we didn't use a GPS to get here. Well, we used the humankind.
That's okay. We still found it, and we're still here, and we can sign the guest book.
So neat.
I know something. Steve just has all this knowledgeable shit.
I know, he's a veritable cornucopia of it.
Well, we're done with Anawan Rock now, and we're being eaten alive by skeeters. And we had a great time. Did you?
I did. I waited down below while you guys braved it up the rock, and I don't know who had worst time getting eaten alive. Probably me. They're still getting me.
Yeah, I hate to say it, I think I did. So, come join us next time for the next creepy place of Rhode Island, and hopefully we get to do more with both Fran and John, who's standing right over there. And,
Bye.
and I guess we could bring Steve too.
Bye. Thank you.